Vice Governor, sa ating mga board members ng Tarlac Province, sa ating pong mga mayors ng ating mga LGUs at iba pang mga local government officials, sa atin pong, sa aking mga kasamahan sa Department of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum. Madayaw ug maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat. Unang-una ang aking pagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat sa pagpapasensya ninyo sa pabago-bago natin na schedule at oras ng ating celebration ng 120th anniversary. Nito lang 2:30 p.m. ay nag-send off po tayo sa ating mahal na Pangulong Bongbong Marcos na papunta ng saan siya papunta? Thailand. Papuntang Thailand mag-attend ng APEC Summit. Ayun. At please indulge me, magsingit lang po ako ng konting political message dahil nandito na po ang ating governor, at ating mga mayors. Unang-una po ang aking pagpapasalamat sa inyong lahat dito sa Tarlac, sa tulong ninyo sa kampanya at eleksyon ko noong May 2022. Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng kababayan namin dito sa Tarlac. Pangalawa po, ang pagpapaabot ng pagpapasalamat ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos sa inyong lahat sa tulong ninyo sa kanyang pagkapanalo at sa suporta ninyo sa kanyang administrasyon ngayon. Maraming salamat po sa mga Tarlaceños. At pangatlo po, galing sa aming pamilya, ang pamilya Duterte, nagpapasalamat kami sa 6 na taon na suporta ninyo sa administrasyon ni Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte. Maraming salamat po. Let me congratulate the Department of Education Schools Division of the Province of Tarlac for successfully organizing the celebration of your 120th founding anniversary. It is a significant milestone indeed for an institution to have had excuse me. Hindi ako naglagay ng sunblock. Thank you. Yan. Let me congratulate the Department of Education Schools Division of the Province of Tarlac for successfully organizing the celebration of your 120th founding anniversary. At sinabi ko po kanina, ilang beses natin napalipat-lipat ang schedule ng ating celebration ng anniversary. And nagpapasalamat ako sa pasensya ninyo. I really wanted to be here with you this afternoon para sumali at makisaya sa anniversary. It is a significant milestone indeed for an institution to have had 120 years of fulfilling the noble mission of educating children, some of whom have become pillars of our history and our society. I also congratulate and salute the awardee of the search for the oldest living retired DepEd personnel. Saan si ma'am, si sir? Did we have this search? Yes, and who is the oldest? Wala na dito kasi 120 years old na, no? You, ma'am, you're the oldest? Oh, 97 years old. Yes. 102. 102 daw, sir. Nabaliktad lang siguro yun nun. 120 yun. I pray that you live on longer to tell stories about the milestones and wins of our educators and remind many of us that choosing to teach is a lifelong, noble commitment, the fruits of which are felt in the progress of your community. As a mother, I have served as one of the first teachers of my kids, and I continue to do so every night. I quickly realized that I could not do it alone. Parang isang buong support system ang kinakailangan ko upang maturuan sila ng basic good manners and right conduct. Kung ano ang itinuro ko sa kanila, dapat yun din ang naririnig nila sa mga taong nakapaligid sa kanila. Kailangan may teamwork kami sa buong pamilya para matutunan nila kung ano at paano ang paggalang, pagbigay ng respeto, pagpapasalamat kapag natulungan, pagsabi at pagpanig sa katotohanan, at minsan pagtanggap ng kamalian o kakulangan. Mahirap na trabaho ang humubog ng kaisipan ng mga bata. Nasusubok ang ating integridad bilang isang magulang at isang mamamayan. Kailangan ng pagkakaisa at personal na disiplina dahil hindi lamang ang ating sinasabi ang kanilang nakukuha, kundi pati ang ating gawi, kaugalian at pagkatao. Teaching a child is a serious commitment and a noble responsibility. Kaya saludo ako sa mga guro at ating mga DepEd officials, mga nagpaplano para sa edukasyon ng ating kabataan. Ang kahalagahan ng isang tapat, may puso at may malasakit na guro ay hindi napapantayan ng kahit anumang yamang material, lalong-lalo na sa impluwensyang nabibigay ninyo sa ating mga kabataan. It is fitting that we recognize each teacher who labored through many challenges. True to your celebration's theme, you have risen and shone amidst the pandemic. Despite our best efforts and noble intentions, DepEd is facing many hurdles beyond our control. We recognize the learning gaps that need to be filled, the psychosocial repercussions that need to be addressed, and the lack of infrastructure to provide safe learning spaces. These are all taken into consideration, and we will not stop until we have most, if not all, stones unturned. In May this year, former DepEd Secretary Leonor Briones and her team launched the Basic Education Development Plan 2030 with technical assistance from UNICEF, the Philippine Business for Education, and contributions from members of the Education Forum. We finally have a first long-term plan for basic education. I am hoping that you have all read the 300-page document by now, which provides a strategic roadmap for the entire Department of Education to follow to improve the delivery and quality of basic education while enriching the experience of our learners in our schools and learning facilities. As we speak, the National Planning Conference is ongoing. I urge our division and region planners and educators to ensure the alignment of your region and division education development plans with the BEDP 2030. We need to ensure the synchronicity of programs and project execution with clear and measurable objectives and performance targets. We have further hurdles to deal with down the road, particularly our students' reading and comprehension skills. Our challenge to improve the overall reading comprehension of our learners hinges on the meticulous guidance of the teacher in the classroom and the careful monitoring of each student's reading proficiency. And I've seen this in my son. He is 9 years old. And hindi ko alam kung nakalimutan ba niya during the pandemic paano ang magbasa. But it seems that right now, he is just learning how to read. And he has a hard time understanding the paragraphs and the sentences. So I had to take him to an assessment, a reading and math assessment, to check kung ano yung kailangan niya i-catch up para sa edad niya at grade niya. And if I see this in my son, who is in a private school, I believe that we see this around the country in our public schools. It is admittedly a challenge and most times a heavy burden. Through our Brigada Pagbasa program, we have mobilized community support, including parents and community volunteers to help us teach our struggling leaders. I was just in Borongan, Eastern Samar, where they presented the collaboration of the provincial government and the local government units with the Department of Education sa Brigada Pagbasa nila. And it is worthwhile for our SDS and our principals to look into what Eastern Samar did with their partnership with their mayors. Meron tayong isang mayor doon na siya mismo ang sumasali at nagtuturo ng pagbabasa doon sa kanilang mga learners. Across the country, civil society organizations, private foundations, and development partners have initiated their own school-based reading interventions to arrest dropout rates and help our learners regain their confidence in reading. As we find ways to balance responsibility with capacity, we urge you all to walk in step with us. The implementation of the Republic Act 11737 or the Teacher Excellence Act is now in full swing. Signed by former President Rodrigo Duterte, our quest to improve education quality will focus on in-service professional development while we work with teacher education centers of excellence to improve their curriculum and fully equip our pre-service teachers for 21st century education. Our President, Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., has committed to helping the Department of Education improve and play catch-up to the rest of the world. In the next 6 years, we will usher in reforms and changes necessary to improve access, equity, quality, and resilience, and basic education governance. This is our moment to rise above and shine our light upon our learners. May your accomplishments over the years serve as a reminder of how Tarlaqueños persisted amidst crisis. May your enthusiasm never wane as you wake up every day and be part of a fulfilling mission to building our country's future. I cannot overemphasize our role in shaping the future of our country. I hope all our Tarlaqueño educators continue to be beacons of light for your students, co-educators, planners, administrators, and respective communities. Our unity and synchronicity of actions and intentions for quality education will soon take its form. We will continue to walk further until we have substantially fulfilled our goal of recovery and rebuilding a strong nation. What we want to see one day after we institute reforms in the Department of Education is that our K-12 graduates are immediately employed by the labor sector. And our public school learners are at par with those in the private schools. Quality education requires commitment from all of us. It goes beyond recognition and financial reward. We have to muster all the courage to go the extra mile for the sake of our country's future. It is a sacrifice, I know, but one that will fulfill us when one day our students look back and thank us for saving them and giving them the confidence to overcome life's challenges. Let us work together to rebuild back better, stronger, and more resilient basic education in our beloved country. Patuloy nating mahalin ang Pilipinas. Syukran.